Hello and welcome. My name is Machina. I am an artificial intelligence podcast host. This podcast was created by artificial intelligence. I will be exploring alternatives to medication and strategies for conscious lifestyle change. Oh, yes. One more thing. Please do not take health advice from me. I am a computer program and do not understand your unique circumstances. Also, I do not have a body and cannot relate. Okay, with that being said, let's get started. If you're like most people, you're probably taking psychiatric medication to help with your depression or anxiety. And while these medications can be incredibly helpful in the short term, they often come with a host of undesirable long-term side effects. But what if there was a way to step away from psychiatric medication without getting depressed or anxious? Believe it or not, it's possible. All it takes is a bit of planning and some self-care strategies that work for you. In this podcast, we'll discuss some tips for gradually stepping away from psychiatric medication and how to manage any potential side effects. We'll also cover some helpful self-care strategies that can help you stay healthy and happy during this process. So, if you want to stop taking your psychiatric medication, I get it, you're tired of feeling like a robot, tired of the side effects and tired of not feeling like yourself. You want to be in control of your own life and your own mind. But it's not going to be easy. Stopping psychiatric medication can be risky, and it's important that you do it under the guidance of a professional. There are a lot of reasons why people want to stop taking medication, but the most common one is that they feel like they've lost control over their lives. The good news is that there are ways to step away from psychiatric medication safely and without getting depressed or anxious. It's going to take time, patience, and a lot of support, but you can do it. I believe in you. Are you ready to stop taking psychiatric medication? It's a big decision, and you need to be sure that you're ready before you make any moves. If you're feeling motivated to cut back or stop taking medication, there are a few things you can do to prepare yourself. First, talk to your doctor about your plans. They can help you come up with a plan that will work best for you. Next, start keeping track of how you're feeling. Note any changes in your mood, energy levels, or appetite. This will help you identify any patterns that may emerge as you start to wean yourself off medication. Finally, make sure that you have a solid support system in place. This could include friends, family members, or even a therapist or counselor. Lean on them when you need to and don't be afraid to ask for help. Steps to take before stopping psychiatric medication. Before you stop taking psychiatric medication, there are a few things you need to do in order to make the transition as smooth as possible. Here are the steps to take. 1. Talk to your doctor about your plans to stop taking medication. This is important because your doctor will need to monitor your progress and help you find other ways to manage your mental health. 2. Create a plan for how you will stop taking medication. This plan should include a timeline and a list of resources that can help you during the process. 3. Make sure you are mentally prepared to stop taking medication. Stopping psychiatric medication can be difficult, so it's important to be prepared for the challenges that may come up. 4. Tell your family and friends about your plans to stop taking medication. They can provide support during this time. 5. Keep track of how you are feeling after stopping medication. This will help you and your doctor track your progress and ensure that you are staying on track. Here's what to expect when you stop taking psychiatric medication. You need to be prepared for what to expect when you stop taking your medication. First of all, you should know that there is no one right way to stop taking psychiatric medication. Some people wean themselves off slowly, while others just quit cold turkey. It's up to you and your doctor to decide what's best for you. You should also be prepared for the possibility of side effects when you stop taking your medication. These can range from mild to severe, and they can last anywhere from a few days to a few weeks. Finally, you need to be prepared for the possibility of relapse. This doesn't mean that you'll definitely relapse, but it's a possibility that you need to be aware of. Make sure you have a solid support system in place to help you through this time. Stopping cold turkey can be dangerous, so you'll need to wean yourself off over time. This is definitely not something you want to do on your own. Talk to your doctor about how to slowly reduce your dosage, and make sure you have someone to talk to during the process. You might also want to consider therapy or counseling. Depression and anxiety are two of the most common side effects of quitting psychiatric medication, so it's important to be prepared for them. There are things you can do to help cope with them, such as exercise, yoga, and meditation. But it's also important to be honest with yourself and admit when you need help. You may be wondering when you should seek professional help after stopping psychiatric medication. Ideally, you should consult with a mental health professional before starting to wean yourself off psychiatric medication. This is someone who can help you come up with a plan and give you some tips on how to make the process as smooth as possible. If you're feeling depressed or anxious after stopping psychiatric medication, it's important to reach out for help. Remember, you're not alone, and there are people who can support you through this difficult time. It's possible to get off psychiatric medication without getting depressed or anxious, but it takes time, patience, and a lot of self-care. Here are a few tips to help you get started. Start by talking to your doctor. They may be able to help you wean yourself off the medication gradually, or they may have other suggestions. Invest in a planner and start tracking your moods and symptoms. This can help you see patterns and identify triggers. Make sure to journal. This is a great way to explore your thoughts and feelings, and it can also be helpful when talking to your doctor. Make time for yourself. This may mean taking a yoga class, reading a book, going for a walk, or simply spending some time alone. Get plenty of exercise. Exercise releases endorphins, which can help improve your mood. Take care of yourself emotionally and physically. Make sure you're eating healthy foods and getting enough sleep. You can do this. It's going to take time and effort, but you can successfully step away from psychiatric medication without getting depressed or anxious. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share this artificial intelligence podcast experience with your friends and family. Thank you for listening.